running with Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's a Browns first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Let's go now. Warriors 70, Viking 8, go.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Ready up.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Gravity Lion. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Down. 70 tip. Ready.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
On the go.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Bronco 80.
He will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Steelers have a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, Howard. Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 7.
Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throw left side, finds Freiermuth. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, ready?
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 18 left. 18 left. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
Throwing again here. Howard. Chased out to his right. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Rose caught. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Fourth down, Howard. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Lions. Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They are facing second down deep on their own end.
79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Throwing out to the left, Cup. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs from the 37.
Lightning 18. Ready.
They'll throw here on first. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's another Browns.
19 Mike.
1st and 10 at the
Pack the 60.
27-yard
Pack
line.
the 60. Ready, right?
Throwing it again here. Forced out to his right. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Bronco 80.
Another throw here on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
60. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes. Third and long. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Bass's kick is good. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
What a season this guy has had, and yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Howard. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Howard looking to throw. Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Left side caught by Metcalf. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Johnson, and he gets in, touchdown! The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 60 by 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Metton stopped by Alex Highsmith.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Big Lion, Cowboy 80, 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Ready, break. Ready. Panther 6.
Looking to throw here. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. It's Reynolds. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns grow their lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Steelers 7.
Bass now to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Howard now to throw. Escapes the pocket. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down. A whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. They find Johnson out of the backfield. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10. Here's Howard. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. 2nd half starts off with a run by Johnson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. Rocco 80.
Get some space around midfield. Running down the left side. To the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers 7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Howard. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Howard to throw. Hits his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Caught on the comeback route. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Howard. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Going to go with Barkley on the counter. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Let's go now. 70 lying. Let's go.
Working now from the gun. That's complete, David Njoku. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready to go.
1st down, a run with Barkley. They'll cobble together a yard there. Derek Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Left thing, 19. Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing on 2nd. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
First
Ready?
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
19 Lions. Let's go. Viking 18.
He's going to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns make it a 24-point ball game.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Jumps in up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. They go counter. It's Johnson. Oh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up fourth down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Looking for his wide receiver there. It's fourth and short. We'll see if they go for it. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Let's go.
Desperation time here on fourth. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coach's challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Tag. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Barkley off the pistol again. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Barkley again here on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready, ready. Set, ready. 19, charge.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7.
7-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, Howard. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air, Howard. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Battle with the INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Browns continue piling it on here in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Hey, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead yet again.
Tiger pass set to kick off.
Pass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. They give to Johnson on the option. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, this is Johnson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. They're on the 40-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run.
Get it?
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They draw it up for him.
Let's go.
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Ryan.
So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.